So last Friday, we talked about the law of sines. You guys remember what the law of sines was?
No.
Yes,
Sine
A over A
little a.
equals
Sine
B
B over
over
little b.
side B equals
Okay.
sine C.
That can help us solve not just right triangles, but any triangle.
Isn't it like the opposites or something?
Yeah,
Like when I-
side A is
So it
opposite
works for
angle
right
A.
triangles too?
It does work on right triangles, but on right triangles, we usually just use
Basic trig would be
the normal trigonometry, like SOHCAHTOA,
easy.
basic stuff.
Wait. On right triangles you use SOHCAHTOA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this can be used on any triangle. The normal trig stuff, the SOHCAHTOA, is only used on right triangles.
Okay.
Okay, we left off on 21C. Maybe you got to read the beginning of the problem again. So it said a ship, after we finish 21, you guys are just going to do the evens of the odds.
Wait, we didn't do 20. Oh, we're on the C.
Yeah.
We didn't make it.
So 21 said a ship passes by buoy B, which is known to be 3,000 yards from peninsula P. The ship is steaming east. This is the important part. Along line BE and angle PBE is 28. After 10 minutes, okay, that was the important part. After 10 minutes, the ship is at S. How fast in yards per minute is,
Wait, what number?
how fast is the ship travel in yards per minute? Okay, so it took him 10 minutes to go from B to S. So that's important. How far was it from, whoops, yeah, 10 minutes. How far was it from B to S? I think we did that on number,
Number
Was
B.
it 1580?
No, number A.
Yeah.
no,
1,580.
no, that's not right.
Or is it 1,410?
Ship can use words.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe we have to figure it out. We never found BS yet, I guess.
I got 1580 and 1410, but I don't know what that is.
Okay, guys. 1580 was the first thing, that was the A answer. But the A answer was for how far from the peninsula is the ship when it's at S. So basically the 1580 is like the length of PS, but we need to find the length of SB.
Well, we have two sides then.
We can use
I
the law
know,
of
but
sines.
it's not a right triangle. Yeah, we gotta use the law of sines.
Okay, I got you. Okay, we're gonna put what I remembered because I'm smart, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so to find the S angle, we have to do 180 minus 63,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And that equals whatever that equals.
37. Wait.
It would be 117.
117, yep, that's what I was thinking. Okay. So,
It's gonna be painful.
you got 1580, right? And you want to find that one.
You're using a lot of words.
I'm lost. Okay,
Okay.
I know.
So
Then you add it to 28.
to find BS, we need to find angle P up there at the top.
Oh. So remember, it was 117 was the angle, and so that angle should be 180 minus 117 plus 28.
Yeah, look at the picture. You know what he's talking about.
117 plus 28 equals whatever that equals.
It's
And then-
35.
135, right?
No,
So
it's
you-
just 35.
35, right? So you, what? 35.
The angle that you're looking for is
Okay,
35.
it adds up to 145. 180 minus 145 is 35.
That's what I was getting to.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you got rudely interrupted.
Okay, so sine of 35 over x equals sine of 20, well, or we could use sine of 117. Sine of 117 over 3,000.
To the H.
I'm out of breath.
Okay, and then cross multiply, you guys remember how this goes. X sine of 117 equals 3,000 sine of 35. So you do 3,000 sine of 35 divided by sine of 117. Cross multiplied.
Distance equals.
Anyone needs to run into
We were rounding to 3 significant digits, which means the first 3 digits.
So 193?
1,130.
that?
Yeah, 1930. You don't drop off the 4th digit.
I
You just
got
turn it into a 0.
1931.
No, it's 3.
The book got 1930.
3,
Okay, this is not quite the answer.
That's.
We're almost there though. The question is, how many yards per minute was the boat going?
I thought it was knots. Oh, wait, that's D.
130, 193.
Yeah, if you just divide that, it's 193 yards in 1 minute. So that's the answer.
Look, my dog hair is still on me.
How do you even,
193.
Huh?
how do you even put it into the calculator?
1930 divided by 2?
Well, how do you,
You do a fraction and then you
She's
do
asking how you got 1930.
I don't know
In
how
a
to
very
do my
roundabout way.
I think you're just saying all the
That's
numbers.
what I did, but are you gonna help us with those?
Which ones?
calculator on the green.
Not 122, number 22.
Have you read it already?
Yeah.
Wait, why did we keep it at 3 significant digits? Because that's what the rules say.
It's way back on like number 3. Well, it does say 3 through 14, actually. Well, that's what the book was doing, so I just said, let's just do that.
Because.
You gotta round it off somewhere. Okay. D. Ship speeds are often given in knots. 1 knot equals 1 nautical mile per hour, which is 6,080 feet per hour. You guys know how far a mile is in feet?
A mile in
It's
500.
1,600 meters, so that's like 3,000.
No,
3,500.
I think somebody might have said it.
What?
5,300 and
It's 280.
5,280. So it's a little bit longer than a mile. Anyway, convert to knots
Neither do I. That's the one
from
thing.
part C. Oh gosh, this is a hard one.
I am not.
Because our answer was in yards, that makes it a mess. Let's do this. How many feet
3.
would this be a minute?
Oh, 193
Times 3, yeah.
579.
Yeah, what she said.
And we want to turn it into knots per hour?
knots.
Nautical miles per hour. So,
Wow.
Which is 68.
to turn minutes into hours, we'd have to multiply it by a 60, like that. There's an easier way to speak of this, probably, but I don't know. Okay, so to turn 1 minute into an hour, I'm going to multiply by 60.
34, 740.
Let's see, this is still feet. Okay. And then,
Divided by 6,080.
yeah, divided by 6,080. That'll turn the feet into,
What the heck?
whoops. That'll turn the feet into knots.
5.71.
5.71. Knots per hour? How would you write that? Knots? I think they just say knots.
They just have a K for kilometers.
No, knots. Which is a little bit longer than an hour. Like, if you're traveling at 5.71 knots, that means you're going 5.71 nautical miles per hour. Which is probably like 6 normal miles per hour.
I don't know why they needed to get one for oceans. Like for
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
And
It
also,
probably goes back to way, way, way long
don't
ago.
they use knots for aviation?
I don't know.
Number 22.
I don't-
They use knots.
they only use knots.
I'm a pilot because
Alright. They only use knots.
Okay, that's the odds, so why don't you guys go back and do the evens?
Because that's what you get.
Remember, you should have 3 answers on these.
All of them?
Yeah, on all the 4 through 14 stuff. Nevaeh, did you need help on
22.
finding the angles? You haven't even read it yet.
No, I'm just
How far
guessing.
is P?
Were you having trouble finding the angles or what? Or what they're
I just
asking?
don't, yeah, I don't know what.
Actually, what? My name is.
Well, they labeled almost they did label everything, I think. So how far is P from the tree? So you just need to find PT,
Which is little Q.
which is what?
Little Q.
Yeah, little Q
Okay. How far is P?
from the tree.
How far from P is point on PQ that is closest to the tree?
So remember the point that's closest to that tree would be perpendicular on a perpendicular line from the tree. So it makes a right triangle. And you can use right triangle trig.
Can I go get my computer if it comes to watch?
I'm gonna do it.
That's in
What, last week's?
Mhm.
Friday's video?
my,
Yeah, I'll just help you. That seems a little too tedious.